Kale has achieved an almost mythological status in nutritional culture over the past 15 years. It has been called a superfood, a nutritional powerhouse, and the subject of more enthusiasm than almost any other single vegetable in recent memory. The enthusiasm is not entirely misplaced. Kale is genuinely rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, beta-carotene, calcium, and various sulfur compounds with meaningful anti-cancer properties. But what much of the kale conversation ignores is a factor that dramatically affects how much of this nutritional potential is actually absorbed, how the kale is prepared before it reaches the digestive system. Raw kale presents the body with a significant structural challenge. The leaf cell walls are thick and fibrous, embedded with calcium oxalate crystals and surrounded by compounds, including goitrogens and certain anti-nutrients, that interfere with mineral absorption and can mildly suppress thyroid function in large, regular quantities. Eating a large raw kale salad is not, nutritionally speaking, the same as consuming an equivalent quantity of the plant's nutrients in a more bioavailable form. The body digests what it can access, and raw kale's physical structure limits that access substantially. Massaging raw kale with an acid, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and some fat substantially changes this picture. The physical manipulation combined with acidification breaks down the leaf structure at the cellular level, wilting the fibrous matrix and making nutrients considerably more accessible to digestive enzymes. You can observe this transformation in minutes. A stiff, waxy raw leaf becomes soft, reduced in volume by roughly a third, and dramatically different in texture and palatability. From a vitamin K perspective, massaged kale delivers the same K1 content as raw kale, but in a form that the gut can more efficiently extract and absorb. Light cooking, steaming for 2 to 3 minutes, carries this further. Heat breaks down remaining cell wall structures, inactivates most goitrogenic compounds, and reduces the calcium oxalate content that can bind minerals and limit their absorption. The trade-off is a modest reduction in heat-sensitive water-soluble vitamins. Vitamin C, in particular, degrades rapidly with heat. But vitamin K1 is fat-soluble and relatively heat-stable. Steaming kale does not substantially diminish its K content in the way it affects water-soluble nutrients. This means that lightly cooked kale effectively delivers more usable vitamin K per gram eaten than an equivalent weight of raw kale. The warning in this analysis is directed at high-temperature, prolonged cooking methods. Boiling kale in large volumes of water leaches its water-soluble nutrients into the cooking water, and cooking to limpness destroys texture and some nutrition without compensating benefit. The prescription is precision rather than intensity, massage for raw preparations, light steam for cooked ones, and always consume with dietary fat, olive oil, tahini nuts, to maximize absorption of the fat-soluble K1 that gives kale so much of its nutritional value.